Right, got no way of checking. Camera 2, if you're pointing in the right place, I hope you are. If you can't see me, then you're pointing in the right place. This is When the Angels Take Revenge, electric version. I hope the sound mix is going to come out okay. It's a long song. Watch you lurking in the shadows, hurling hate at everyone who passed, denying them strength. What the hell does that say? Okay. I hate doing it with my glasses because I bounce the light into my eyes, but 1, 2, 3, 4. Watched you lurking in the shadows, hurling hate at everyone who passed, blaming friends and strangers for your downfall, denying that it's you in the looking glass. You started a stampede in the stable and bartered flesh that was not yours to sell. Better start repenting while you're able. The hordes outside your border won't be repelled. The rumours started at your first baptism and have been 3 steps ahead of you ever since. Whoever rolled snake eyes took you home with them. You pleaded self-defense, but none were convinced. I saw you lying in the sympathy cellar, symphony of excuses playing on your tongue. I was forewarned by your fortune teller, but no one told me the countdown had begun. You look far away when I first viewed you. Perspective can be deceitful that way. You claimed everyone you trusted had abused you. The strangest opening line I heard anybody say. Since that day the hours have turned to seconds. Of all you stole, the future hurts the most. When it's for you whom the cloak hand beckons, remember me and you'll see tomorrow's ghost. The child told me truth can be deceptive. His tears indicated how that had been learnt. You decried him, but your memory is selective. I know what you are and who you are. Escaping prison doesn't lead to freedom. You can't outrun yourself, try though you might. You offered me your lips, but I don't need them. Satan oft times sends his messengers dressed in white. Ambiguity is your opening gambit, while your kisses keep a mark card up their sleeve. Every time you failed, you claim that someone planned it. Lies are always easier to believe. The storm has brought many trees a-tumbling. I don't foresee a clear sky anytime soon. Be careful where you stand. The walls are crumbling, jaws will drop when they peek inside your room. You wear a wedding ring on every finger. That must mean 10 widows have been robbed. Watching you leave is the only fond memory that lingers. The one that haunts me is the children's sobs. Some nights I can almost forgive you, recalling all you had to do to survive. But what you do today makes me want to outlive you. I'm hoping that that morning will arrive. I wish I could breathe in some fresh air. Down here it is putrid, damp and dank. It would be so nice to know somebody did care. If I never meet them, I know who to thank. It's a myth, you find comfort in closure, but still I'd like to taste it just the same. I know who would revel in the exposure. That's why you'll never hear me speak her name. You turned up unannounced at the preacher's funeral, claiming to be his only next of kin. Your brother told me you love to cause turmoil. They drag you out, but you always fight your way back in. Who doesn't shudder knowing you're approaching? Your voice is like the echo of a crypt. Is there no plague your presence won't bring? Is there no pain you don't love to inflict? You plunder the souls, the innocent, humming hymns as you cast them to the void. The threat of hell was never a deterrent. You keep its servants gainfully employed. The foreman of the jury came in weeping. You were exonerated for crimes you did commit. You took the lambs away while they were sleeping. A deed to this day you refuse to admit. Can't remember when it wasn't raining. Claustrophobia keeps tightening its grip. 9 commandments down and 1 remaining. This ain't the time to make a careless slip. My mistake was looking for a motive. People of your ilk just like to cause pain. How long before the sleeping centuries of justice notice? How many more dreams must die in vain? Was it you I glimpsed through the bordello window? A dashing young fellow begging you for a dance. I cried, can't you hear that ominous wind blow? Get out of there while you still got a chance. 3 days later they fished him from the river, lipstick on his neck and an empty purse. There's something a night with you will always deliver, orphaned babes and an engine running hearse. If only once more I could stand unaided and walk towards the flame neath a blue moon. I'm one of many you've left feeling degraded, bereft of hope and all our strength consumed. I see the carpenter awaiting, sighing, looks like it's that time again. I keep telling you it's pointless to go on hating. The dead don't care if they're wearing lace or chains. Fate won't wait to fit your agenda, but your venom consumes your ability to see. You built a ghost town from a city of splendor. I pity you, you're your own worst enemy. Your affections are always up for auction, but these nights only low bids are coming in. Caveat emptor and proceed with caution. Some things are not advantageous to win. I declined when you passed me your goblet. Fine as wine still leave fools from the wisest men. No sooner was a temple built than you robbed her. Don't think your suitor will post bail for you again. You rode your luck until it died beneath you. Now the mayor of nowhere is calling for your vote. Once there was nothing I would not bequeath you. Today it's all I can do not to gloat. Back then, I was enraptured by you speaking. That was before I learned your words had claws. I don't know what it is that you are seeking, but there's got to be a better way to get applause. I once walked 1,000 miles barefoot to free you from a web of depravity. These days I don't even dare put a picture of you up anywhere that I can see. If you could turn the clock back, would you want to? You might make errors, not this time cut twice as deep. When love is out of reach, it sits and taunts you. How many more days like that would you want to keep? You're always claiming everyone mistreats you, but the Undertaker is your best friend. The Stygian odor of despair completes you. It's the sustenance on which you depend. In the condensed cell, they await your pleasure, anticipation, and their obscene panting. Those before them bear scars beyond measure. They were taken away, blindfold, tied, and ranting. You only know it's late when time deserts you. It's a one-way journey, destination unknown. For the sake of those I love, I pray someone usurps you. Your despotic regime needs to be overthrown. I looked up and saw the sun was missing. I wondered who but you would be involved. In the mortuary, the dead are reminiscing on how your sins will never be absolved. Name me one empire that has not fallen. Your time will come. In fact, it's been and gone. Can you hear those you defiled calling? They're the first faces you will gaze upon. As I keep saying, it's a long song if you don't get it quite right. bust loose on it, you know, and really do a full throttle electric version of it. I don't know if I've got the lungs for it. Shall we try? Maybe we will, maybe we won't. And the last note.